What is up, guys? It's Max Merck here, and today I have something special, and as you guys can probably already tell from the title, it's a new car reveal, and I'm just gonna jump right into it. This is the car. So guys, let's talk a little bit about this car. I got this car the day before Thanksgiving, which from the time of filming this video is a week ago. So here's the car. I was searching Craigslist and I found it. The car was listed at $800, 246-ish thousand miles. It's a 1995 BMW 318i sedan. I debadged the back, so if you are wondering where the badges are, I debadged it the day after Thanksgiving. I might have said the day before, it's the day after Thanksgiving. My dad and I went down. It was an hour drive from where I live. We went down and $800. We took $800 cash. Obviously wasn't going to pay $800, but as long as the car ran and drove, clutch was good, I wanted the car. So we went down there, test drove the car. He showed us receipt for a brand new clutch. The car had a brand new clutch. He paid $900 for a clutch job and some trans work. So that was that. Listed at 800 bucks. We drove the car. Pretty good. I mean, it's a 1995 $400 car. You don't really expect much when you're buying this kind of car, but nonetheless, it drove. 400 bucks. We offered him 400 bucks. He wanted 800. We met in the middle at 600, and my dad offered 400 again. And at the end of the day, it was the man's wife's car, and the wife said, "Okay, you guys can have it." They got us the car, and it got us these set of wheels. The car did not originally come with these wheels. I'll put it in a little clip of the original wheels. It came with 15-inch steel wheels, but the owner of the car didn't want these wheels, so he threw them in with the $400. These are original BMW wheels. They were for the E36 too, and the Z3, I believe. They're called Style 35 wheels. They didn't have any center caps, so I ordered center caps. These are the center caps I got. They're like kind of carbon fiber, black and white looking. The OEM BMW center caps were 15 bucks a piece. This was 15 bucks for the 4 of them, so obviously I went for these. I'll do a little walk around and kind of explain some of the stuff of the car. So up front, it looks pretty good for what it is. All panels are straight up front. You have a couple dings in the hood. You know, there's one right there. There's a bunch of little scratches right here. Those are actually my fault. You can see there's some like there's a bunch of paint blemishes everywhere, and you know, it's not a show car. It's a $400 car. Down here you have some paint chips. Trim could be a little bit in better shape, but who cares. This car did not come with factory fog lights, so I'm not sure what should be there. I'm assuming there should be like a plastic cover covering those. Also up front there is a crack in the windshield. I don't know if you guys can see it in the video. There's a crack that runs down all the way over here. Down to there. The car does come with a sunroof. The paint on the top is pretty much chipping away. Yeah, as you can see, all these. But the sunroof does work. All the electrical stuff in this car does work. So coming down to the wheels, these are the wheels. It came with these tires. I'm keeping the original 15-inch steel wheels as kind of like a drift spare set to do whatever. I already kind of wore them down a little bit, but I want to keep those steel wheels. Hopefully if I can find some cheap used tires or something, I'll throw them on, use them as drift spares. Windows are tinted. I'm not sure exactly what they are. They look to be 35%. Some of the seals are a little shot, but who really cares? While we're over here, I'll show you the key as well. This is the valet key to the car. It's the gray valet key. It's the only key I got with it. It should come with an illuminated master key, a black general key that looks like this but opens all the doors, and then this key, which it does come with, and then a wallet key. But here, I'll insert it. All the door locks work. It all works. Back here on the trunk, you do have some paint issues. A little ding right there. I don't really care. I mean, $400 car. I registered the car as historic since it's over 20 years old. And in the state of Maryland, when a car is over 20 years old and registered as historic, you don't have to pass the emissions inspections. And then as for the taillights, they were originally up here they were white and orange. I went ahead and I smoked these with taillight tint to kind of give it that, you know, Euro look. We'll go ahead and open the trunk while we're back here. Came with some floor mats. You have right here the original tool set. If I open it up, most of the tools are there. Yeah, pretty much all the tools are here. There was a wrench, I think it was like a set of pliers or something. They were there. My friend misplaced them, so I don't know where they are now. But it's, you know, just little stuff. There was a big sub back here. There was one of those huge subs. It took up pretty much all the cargo room. And it wasn't really secured down pretty well, so every time I'd hit a bump, it would just bounce up and bounce all over the trunk. So I ended up ripping it out. I kind of wish I had left it back there because it was pretty cool. It made the bass on this car sound insane. So I wish I had kept it, but it's too late for that now. Hopping into the car, you have, you know, door handle, power mirror adjustments, all that stuff works, speakers. Seat adjustments down there. The seats are in actually amazing shape for 250,000 miles and 1995. You only have some blemishes and cracking down here, but I mean, still, for the age of this car, that's amazing. These are the rear seats. They're in amazing shape. Only it's just a bit dirty. I'll have to clean those, but amazing shape. Everything works. I'll read you guys a list of the things wrong with this car. It needs a front left ball joint. The front left ball joint. So when I make a left turn at a pretty decent speed, the front left wheel starts wobbling. It's pretty scary and it's really annoying, and it's definitely not safe. So that's that. It needs that. That's a cheap part, but the labor is pretty labor intensive. It'll be cheaper to get the entire control arm. So I'm really not sure how I'm going to go about that, if I'm just going to go for the ball joint or the entire control arm. Next up is it's leaking coolant. So the radiator, I'm not sure if it's the radiator, just what's going on with that. This all needs to get inspected. I haven't done any of that. It's leaking coolant, and it needs a new mass airflow sensor. That's a pretty common problem. Once they go bad, the idle of the car gets pretty messed up. The idle just gets completely wonky. But that's not really a big deal if you just, you know, make sure you keep the revs up high. It won't stall. But if you don't, every time you come to a stoplight or something, it's just gonna die, and you have to restart it or keep the revs up. And I mean, to everyone else, it looks like you're revving at them, but you're not. You're just trying to keep the car from stalling. The parking brake doesn't work. It barely works. It's just enough to help it a little bit, but when I park the car, I leave it in gear. As far as mods go, I want to do a muffler delete for the car. I want to make it really loud. I'm not sure if I should do it myself, you know, just unbolt the exhaust. I'm really not sure how to go about this yet. If you have any suggestions, leave it down in the comments for what I should do to the exhaust. I also want to weld the diff of this car. I want to weld the diff, you know, make it a lot more driftable, especially now that I have these steel wheels. I can drift those very easily. And I really would like a new steering wheel. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's just, it's a pretty crummy steering wheel. I would lose an airbag, but all in all, I'm really happy with this car, and I'd hope to make a bunch of new videos with this car. You know, I really don't know how I'm going to go with this car, if I want to make it a drift car. I don't think I want to gut it out because the interior is so nice as is. But, you know, leave your suggestions down in the comments below. Drift car, I don't think I want to make it a track car because it's so low powered. One day I want to, you know, make the power of this car, have it make a lot of power, but, you know, that's down the line. So, thanks for watching, guys. It's going to get dark really soon, so I'm going to go wash this car, and stay tuned for more videos to come. Thanks for watching.